door sill's tight as I'll get out. Kind of have to smack it with your palm. It's already hurting already. I thought it was going to go on pretty easy, but a lot of force on there. I actually broke this little corner piece from a stick, so that's why I learned as soon as I get out, you'll see me wipe at the bottom of the door jamb, because a stick happened to break it. That was very odd. I thought it'd be all right, but it wasn't. Not sure if it's that stuff is really hard to get on there. Looks like it's not really wanting to pop on there. Kind of got to walk it, and then I'll have to cut off a pretty good bit, because they sell it in 400, and you'll see, I mean, you see how much I'll have, so we'll give myself a little bit of a slack. So I'll have to cut that off. I have to go get a thing to cut it. Just like that, it is already on, and I of course left myself a gap like an idiot, but oh well, it's good enough once you squeeze it on there. If it makes noise or something like that, I'll probably just put some silicone or a gasket maker stuff in there, so you're left with this much you had to pay for. And we'll get this cleaned out, and then hopefully have it ready. I wish I had a wet vac so that way I can clean the seats out, but I usually use the leaf blower. And then you also have a, I should have got AC, but I always blow them out. AC filters, there's one here and one on the side. But let's try it out. So yeah, you can't even tell. Probably make a little bit of noise, but you can hear it inside the machine. So it's pretty tight now. So some places you'll see a gap, and then you know you got that piece. So I'll have to figure something out. But I think it's right here. May just have to slam it. See, some of it's not completely gap here. I'll have to probably push it back down, so because it's not seating in the bevel here. You got little bevels here. So got everything cleaned out. I just realized I used to have about 3 of these golf balls sitting in the bottom. So I did a mulching job and then found the 3 or 4 of them. But I usually keep a filter in the machine just in case you get off somewhere. And then this is where I lost 2 of my hoodies because I pack them down in the corner. So, and they are dusty. Just like that. That's about all I got for this machine, because like I said, stuff's slow. I ain't afraid to tell you that. For me, because me being in business 1 year, everybody's slow just like me at construction. And Kat told me they was pretty slow of just, you know, parts and doing stuff for machines because this rain that we had. But I mean, I used to keep this thing armor-alled, which I mean, I'll probably get out here, but you don't want to see that. Because it takes a while, and I'm pretty particular at how I keep my machines clean. I'm talking about getting in between these and cleaning the seats out, cleaning in between the seats. And then one thing is I found out is hard is keeping the inside stays clean, but in between these, and then, you know, you can see, I don't know if you can see or not, but I can. You can rub your finger in here and it cleans it off. I mean, I've used pressure washers and stuff like that, but it just don't clean it. Probably just have to use Purple Power. But that's all I got. And I'm gonna fix the toolbox. I mean, I'll show that. Ain't much to it, but still going back and forth with the banks. It sucks because, you know, I've had a few of them run me, and they're saying that you're just in business for 1 year, so it's not looking good for you. So hopefully I'll have some good news. I'm gonna grease everything up, just go ahead and have it ready, and then I'm gonna try to do some videos with this, cleaning stuff up, pushing. So, but I do appreciate everybody watching. Like and subscribe. I didn't think I'd be this far, but I'm pretty happy. I appreciate y'all. So if y'all have any questions for forestry mulching or land clearing, which most of them that probably watching is probably either doing it, and you know, I mean, I'll tell you my mistakes was that ASV. I mean, I'll keep telling you, but hopefully I can get rid of it. If not, then it may make me or break me. So, but I ain't scared of work. So I think I talked to one of the guys that helps me, that he does driveway. He's got a dump truck. He said he had me some work for a driveway and a pad. So I've never done a house pad, but he said he had all the stuff to do it, to level it and all that. So I'm not sure about what I have to have, but he said he'll show me. So pretty happy about that guy helping me out, and he's got me a few jobs, last minute jobs with driveways and stuff, which I don't think I've recorded any. If I did, then I forgot. But we're gonna keep on rolling. I'm gonna take this back, so because that'll get me some money back, because that's all engine oil. I don't know why he thought I needed 4 5-gallon buckets. I don't even think that engine would run if I put 2 buckets in there, because I know it'd mess stuff up. But I'm just gonna do some odd end stuff. It's just like adding coolant and stuff like that, which is right here, and it leaks on that bottom side. But this is all I got. I'm just sitting around because of the rain, and plus the work is slowed down, so I'm just kind of helping myself get stuff kind of tinkered on here and there. Like this, I got the tank back on there, and then I can, you know, clean around our camper over there. Stuff I've just kind of threw to the side. I got my old Dodge over there sitting there going to waste. And then probably gonna make a video on this one since I got the mulching teeth. So I actually really want to see what it looks like. I'd like to try it, but the ASV has a fitting. I can't remember what I've done with it. Has a fitting that the reason why I bought it's actually this right here. So on the ASV, this is the supply line. This is what started leaking. I was gonna put this back on, but they told me that I have to bring it back in because they'd have to match it up. But they only sell one side. I think this is actually on the machine side. So the one on the mulcher started leaking, and I believe it's that one right there, the big one right there. And see, it gets stuck and it'll dump out fluid. But this one started leaking. This is what I like about the hydraulics, because I mean that thing's fast. With electric, you know, it goes up slow, so that's the reason why I like this one a lot better, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna put the mulching teeth on another video, and probably do some work with that. But pretty excited about this one, because this one's done really good work. I just didn't know when I first started. I didn't know about the machine, didn't know nothing. I thought, hey, everything would be It's replaceable, but it being a 2006 ASV, and then this is a mini mag, I don't even think you can get parts for it. If you can, I couldn't tell you because it's a Bradco, or this is the model before the Bradco, because they actually look almost alike. But I did like it because it done good finish, but I'd have to go over it 2-3 times, but that would absolutely smack trees. But so since I've been slow on work, I'm just trying to get stuff fixed and done. So I'm trying to fix my machines, get everything serviced, and then the trailer, I need to clean it up. I may try to make something on it, just so that way you could see both sides, because it ain't always roses and making chunks of money. So, but I'm hanging in there best I can. So y'all just like and subscribe, go watch my other videos. I take pride in my work, so as you can tell, I'll stay over after the 8 hours and go back and make sure that finish is, you know, like this kind of chunks. So, because it makes it look good, but it also is just a lot better for my liking. So, but hopefully one day that I can get some better equipment. So just hang in there and just keep on following with the journey. So like and subscribe. I got these, kind of looking at them, I was a little irritated because these don't really fit too good. I was going to put them back right here, well, they was too big because of the little teeny, and these barely fit in there just a little bit. So what I was going to do, the only thing it didn't have was a 17, but oh well. So I got these. I was thinking about putting these right here, so that way I'll have metric and standard, and then I'm not sure if I'll have enough, probably won't, for the shallows. I was thinking about putting them right here, the long ones, and then just kind of put them big to little, and then shallows down here. So that way I'm gonna go ahead and start filling with 1/2 inch, 3/4, since I have 3/4 stuff. Just enough, like anything has to do with like the neck. You know, you got certain sizes you need for to take the sleeve out, or take the landing gears off, or take the lug nuts off. So I just got some basically cheap tools I'm gonna try to put on here. So let's see if I can't get these on there. The wind's blowing pretty good bit. So let's go ahead and put the bit. Let's skip a few so they fit on there. May not have enough room. Of course not. Alright, let's see. Alright, got that one. So this is metric and standard. And then these are 9 pieces. I mean, I gave $5 for these, 3/8 drive. The 3/8 deep sockets gave pretty much $9 for them. Pretty good. This is a little teeny start, which I mean, I've got all my Snap-on and Matco stuff in my other toolbox at my other place, and then I got most of them back here, and also in the 250 over there too. So, but this is a good start. Just, you know, if I have to do something, I can literally just come over here. Like I said, I ain't had time to deal with everything. It's pretty nice, but I may be, oh man, I didn't think about that. Well, I'll have to refigure this out. I don't know if they welded this right or not, because I can't get some of these close. But over here, you know, I got one off just a little bit, which these are different than the size wise, just by a hair. But I was gonna buy some 1/4 inch stuff, but like I said, stuff's getting slow, and I was just buying what I could, and this is about the basic stuff, you know, 8, 10s, 13s, and 1/2 inch. So that way I'll have some basic stuff. Let's see if it'll hold. I think these may be in the way. That was probably what's really holding it. So I'll have to be careful when I buy stuff too, so that way I don't get nothing too big. God dang, it's so irritating. So you can only have 1/4 inch stuff here and shallows. That's about it. Well, that's good enough. I'm gonna get the trailer cleaned off. I mean, that's part of the mulcher. That's the primer pump, old mulching tooth, and then that's one of the pieces that I hit on a mulching job, middle of nowhere. And then I got to get all the trash off. This is what I got to deal with when during the week when you're super busy. I'll just kind of throw stuff here. This has probably been here about maybe a month. So this is what I got done. This stays wet the most because you got all that stuff sitting there, and that's what I hate. I wish I can keep it, because none of that, when it gets rained on all the time, it soaks it in. It makes it a lot heavier. So you know, during the summertime when it's sitting outside, you know, it's baking, so it kind of evaporates it out, dries it out. But I keep a broom on here, you know, to kind of clean this stuff out, kind of push it off the trailer, make it look good, but also when you're going down the road, you ain't throwing chips and then they see your name on the side. I try to keep coolant, which the cat's been leaking from one of the hoses. And then this is the cat, well, it's not cat brand, but it's what cat recommends. It's a 10 weight. I got a little bit and then a full one. And of course, you accumulate like brake cleaner and parts and stuff like that from stuff you hit. And then this one's been through the ringer. I keep washer fluid or some kind of cleaning stuff that's non-streak, no ammonia. So of course, you know, you need a reel, which I wish I could mount it somewhere, but I just got it sitting there. This is my long hose, so that way I can get into little places, so that way I don't get mud all over my face. And then the Ironton toolbox. You know, I keep washer fluid, funnels, rags, straps, and then the, you know, the seam off grinder. Pretty sweet. And then I keep an extra, I actually have two extra ones, but I bought that one, and then the one on the Dodge, it's messed up, so I just kind of threw it over there. So I try to keep this thing nice and clean, but as you can see, I set a bucket on it and bent it down and then tore the paint off of it. And then I keep a gas jug for mix, which I wished I had something. That's why I can't wait to get me a service deck bed for this. Hopefully I can. I mean, that's $13,000 to buy one, just because it's a big old, I think it's a long wheel base, I think. I could be wrong. 9-foot bed, looks like. But that's about it. I mean, this is really all you need is toolbox, compressor, and I have everything mounted. So, I mean, if somebody's gonna work for it, they're gonna work for it, because on all that I cross-threaded the bolts. It was actually 2 different size, or 2 different threads, so that way they would work for it, and I double nutted it. But this, I mean, they can steal it, but I only do this because if I need to put the bucket up here and then mulch, I can turn this way and then put the bucket right here. So that's the only reason why I haven't mounted that. I thought about mounting it right here, and then where I can open it up, won't be a problem. But that's where I keep, like, let's say I've got the bucket here, and then I store this stuff right here inside that. And then I can put my pole saws and stuff like that, kind of shove it down there so it don't slip and slide all over the place. But I mean, I could put it in here or in the bed of the truck, but yeah, that's about it. we was told by the local dump place that we could haul anything but garbage, like trash and stuff. So what I picked up was like bricks and blocks and wood and stuff that we had from, you know, cement stuff and all that, and rocks. So, and dirt's fine. So that way they'll get it cleaned up and shifted out. So I still got a lot to do around here. So always something to do, and stuff like this gets away from me pretty quickly.